Today we're going to be looking at solving systems by elimination. So let's look at our first example. So first off, we want to find our one variable we can eliminate, meaning they're opposites of one another. So here 2 and 6 won't cancel each other out, but 5y minus 5y will become 0. So we can eliminate our y's from this problem. So then what we do is we add from top to bottom. So 2x plus 6x is 8x equals 17 minus 9, or 17 plus a negative 9, whichever way you would like to look at it, is 8. So then to solve for x, we divide both sides by 8. X equals 1. So then our next step, I'm going to rewrite my one equation, which I'll rewrite at the top. I know my x is a 1, so I'm going to replace and substitute. So 2 times 1 plus 5y equals 17. I know 2 times 1 is 2. So I'm at a two-step equation. So I'm going to subtract 2 from both sides of the equal sign. These become 0. So 5y equals 17 minus 2 is 15. Divide both sides by 5. Y equals 3. So our solution to this system of equations is x is 1 when y is 3. So let's look at our next one. So I'm going to be looking at my x's because I have a 12 and a 12. And if we take a look though, however, right now they don't become 0. 12x plus 12x is 24x. So when that's the case, I'm going to multiply my bottom equation by a negative 1. So negative 1 times 12 is a negative 12. Negative 1 times 120y is a negative 120y. And negative 1 times 60 is a negative 60. So now I can combine and add my equation. So 12x minus plus a negative 12x is now 0, so those eliminate. Negative 40y minus 120y is a negative 160y equals negative 100 minus 60 is a negative 160. So then the next step would be to divide both sides by a negative 160, and y equals 1. So from here, I'm going to use my top equation to substitute in what y equals to solve for x. So y is 1. So I have 12x minus 40 times by 1 equals negative 100. Negative 40 times 1 is a negative 40. Add 40 to both sides. 12x, negative 40 plus 40 is 0. And negative 100 plus 40 is a negative 60. So our last step would be to divide both sides by 12. So x equals a negative 5. So x is negative 5, y is 1. There's the solution to our system of equations. So let's look at 2 more examples. So here, looking to see which ones I'm going to eliminate. I know my 2 and negative 16, I can't eliminate those. But I do know I can eliminate my y's. Negative 16 plus 16 is 0, so I don't have to multiply by anything. So I'm going to add. So 2 plus negative 16x is a negative 14x. These become 0 equals 36 minus 8 is 28. So then I divide both sides by a negative 14. X equals a negative 2. So from here, I'm going to rewrite my top equation so I can substitute in what x is and find what y will equal. So x is a negative 2. So 2 times negative 2 minus 16y equals 36. 2 times a negative 2 is a negative 4. Minus 16y equals 36. So I can add 4 to both sides. Negative 4 plus 4 is 0. So negative 16y equals 40. 36 plus 4 is 40. So then our last step would be to then divide both sides by a negative 16. So y equals negative 2 and 5/10. So the solution to this system of equations is negative 2 and 5/10. Let's look at our last example. So here, I know I can't eliminate my y's, but my x's are close. I have a 6x and a 6x. So when I combine those, I end up with a 12. So I want to multiply my bottom equation by a negative 1. So I end up with negative 6. Negative 1 times a positive 9 is a negative 9. And negative 1 times a negative 6 is a positive 6. So now when we add our equations, 6x plus a negative 6x is 0. Negative 4y minus 9y is negative 13y equals 20 plus 6 is 26. Divide both sides by negative 13. Y equals a negative 2. So now to find my second variable, my x, I'm going to take my top equation and rewrite it. I know my y is a negative 2. So 6x minus 4 times negative 2 equals 20. Negative 4 times negative 2 is a positive 8. So two-step equation, I'm going to subtract 8 from both sides of the equal sign. So 8 minus 8 is 0. 20 minus 8 is 12. So divide both sides by 6. X equals 12 divided by 6 is 2. So the solution to the system of equations is 2, negative 2.